We're just gonna pretend like I didn't post a I'm back video a year ago because I never came back. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna try really hard to keep posting. I keep posting where I've been videos and then I never post any more videos after that. So we're gonna see how this goes. I also have a new editor, so say hello to the new editor as well. Okay, I did post a poll on my Instagram on what my comeback video should be about, whether it's book favorites or a cooking with me video, and book favorites obviously won. The first book is a book I recommend to anyone who asks for thriller recommendations, and that is The Cellar by Natasha Preston. I have almost all of her books, but this is still my favorite to this day. It's about a girl who gets kidnapped and is held in the cellar with a few other girls that have been kidnapped as well. They're captured, changes their names, and spends evenings with them and buys them clothes and everything, all while they're trying to not only survive but escape. It has multiple point of views, including the female main character. It also has the capturer's point of view and the female main character's boyfriend as he's trying to find her. This is probably always going to be one of my favorite books. The next one is actually a most recent thriller read that I am completely obsessed with. The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. There is a second one. I have not read the second one yet, but this one I could not put down. In this one, a woman just gets out of jail and secures a job as a housemaid. As soon as she moves into the house that she's working for, the wife starts acting very strangely, like very gaslighty. The daughter is awful to her, and the husband feels really bad for her because he knows the way that his wife is acting is very cruel and unfair. The landscaper is also trying to warn her that there's danger in the house and that she needs to leave. The twists in this book are absolutely insane, and I did not see them coming. That's probably why it's my second thriller favorite. This next book, please don't take it seriously. Please do not. It's a completely different genre, all right? This book is called Get in My Swamp by G.M. Ferry. Yes, you heard that correctly. It is a SHREK retelling, but it's for adults. It's definitely not a children's book. It includes pretty much all of your favorite SHREK characters, I think, except for Puss in Boots, in a completely different font than the original cartoon. The main characters in it are Leona and Beck, and the story pretty much entails Leona getting kidnapped by Beck while she is at her bachelorette party, and he keeps her in a cage. And to try to escape him, she starts seducing him to see if he'll let her out. However, one thing leads to another, and since it's smut, I'm sure you can guess. There is a second book, and I honestly like the second book more, but it just has a special place in my heart. It is so good. It's exactly what I expected it to be and more, and it was so funny, and there's even SHREK jokes and comments in it. It's amazing, but adult book. This next book, book number 4, is very dear to my heart because of the nostalgia that it carries. So Twilight fans, this one's for you. This is The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner by Stephanie Meyer. Yes, it is a part of the Twilight franchise. Do you remember the newborn vampire from Eclipse that the Cullens tried to save? This is her book. The book follows her journey through the time that she got turned into a vampire up until her being unalived. This is a short one, but it will make you feel worse for her than you probably already did. I actually really liked it. I don't know if it was just because of it being Twilight that I liked it, or I liked it as a book by itself. I'm not sure which one, but this was definitely my top favorite read for like 2-3 months, and I read a decent amount in that time. The last book is an honorable mention. A lot of people do know about this book. A lot of people have read this book, these books, all the books. but it has always been a favorite, and it is what originally got me back into reading in middle school. So this is Crank by Ellen Hopkins, and I'm sure a lot of you know exactly what this book is. And we had no business reading this book in middle school and high school at all. This book is about a girl named Christina who goes to visit her father and gets addicted to crystal meth. It's an intense one. It is a very hard hitter to read if you have not read it before. It is a trilogy, so there's 3 books in it, and they do look pretty thick, but this is what most of the pages look like. So you can actually get done with it pretty easily. I just had to put it in there because it's a good one. It's one of my favorites. All right, that concludes my very first book favorites video. I'm probably going to end up doing more because I have way more book favorites. My next video is either going to be my cooking with me video or a Temu haul. I don't know which one is going to come out first, and I honestly might end up posting some older YouTube videos that I have filmed. I haven't decided yet, but I guess we'll see. I think there's like 2 that need to be posted, but I don't know when I'm going to be posting again. I don't know when the next one's coming out, but thank you guys so much for watching.